Okay, weird items you could say. But I don't mind. It is not that... maybe that's a thing on the other hand I did wrong, right? Quite possible too. But we were not at the spot where we utterly required to sell them items because we were missing money, right? I mean, nice that we could sell stuff. Good to have that in the back of our brains, but fair enough. I probably won't use it, but I do not know what is gonna come up next.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Wait, is it? Okay, I need to check. And yeah, left it is, I'd say.
I'm picking up something spectral nearby.
Most foul. Was that Abigail Rumble?
I think so. What now?
Follow. Follow we do. Now we are at the, obviously at the place, Blight Estate. Nice. What do we have here? Pennington missive to all the people living outside the walls of Fort Jericho. Attacks have been endured on our fellow members and safety has been decreased rapidly. What we already been through does not allow us to send troops deep inside the lands. We urge you to join us to take shelter in Fort Jericho, where we gather resources and food. No exceptions will be made as the safety of all depend on our administration. Every man who is old enough and fit to fight should join us at the fort as soon as possible. Captain Soul Pennington. Yeah, we need to go that way. I still would like to see, do we... Yeah, we have a try.
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
We loot and then we have a try. Why not? One does not hurt at all, in my opinion. Now, we need to summon, right? I hope that, man. Yeah. Obviously not. Yeah, maybe I should not.
Your edge?
Maybe I should finally get to a spot where I get that done correctly, right?
Aim at that gun. Blasted pest! Ready and waiting.
Throw your toys somewhere else, pal.
Feet on the ground.
Okay, good. I do not like the post parry or the post dodge thing. This is for me too hard. So hard, not too hard, but so hard to pull off. That's the reason why I am gonna postpone that one. Focus, right? I use that now as an excuse. Focus on the haunting case. I will. Okay, I thought maybe there was something, but actually not. Okay, then we go there. I guess up there the mansion
Killed me.
is.
Killed me! We should probably go talk to her husband.
There he is, right?
If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins, and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.
First Epistle of John, I believe. Chapter 1. The verse escapes me. 5, is it?
8 and 9. God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. That's verse 5. You've not come back at the best of times, Redmond Wraith. I'm in no mood to chat.
Is your wife around? I haven't seen her.
Abigail is dead.
Ah. I'm sorry. Truly.
Thank you. Let's leave it there. And whatever you heard, it's not true.
What would I have heard exactly?
Don't mock me. I know what they say about me. I know what you all say. It was an accident, a terrible accident. I'll speak of it no more.
For someone who just lost his wife, he's awfully nonchalant.
I apologize, John. I know how you must feel.
Spare me. I know what you think. She fell from a cliff top. There's no more to be said.
Okay, let's
He's
follow.
shutting down. We need a lever to prise him open.
Okay, investigate the death. Yep, we will go through all the good jazz here in a second. Now, marriage contract on the 13th day of May 1665 at St. Thomas Church, Osbaldwick, York. Appearing in person, John Rumble, son of Eldon Rumble and Blith Ramble, née Leighton, living at Osbaldwick, and Abigail Walker, daughter of Odell Walker and the later Rachel Walker born Moose, living as Osbaldwick, in which John Rumble and Abigail Walker in their will have observed and signed the community agreements of obligations and associations that follow. John Rumble agrees to take as spouse Abigail Walker, as Abigail Walker agrees to take as husband John Rumble at St. Thomas Church, Osbaldwick, City of York, North Yorkshire, England. The said future wife will establish her home from the day after the wedding at the house of her future husband. The said future wife will bring all of her goods and furniture, providing a contribution for the purpose of receiving her share. According to the custom of the community of Osbaldwick, Baldric York, arriving the dissolution of this marriage by death, the future wives will have the choice to stay or leave the community. Done in the presence of Maud Rumble, cousin of John Rumble, Alden Rumble and Blith Rumble, born Leighton and Hedley Walker, uterine brother of Abigail Walker and Odell Walker, all living in said parish. Now, letters. My dearest Abigail, I think of the day we first met in Selby. Of that moment our eyes met, and I knew there and then that I had found the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. That you have accepted me is the most beautiful thing that has happened in my life, and I know the rest of it will be even more beautiful. I can live together with you, or not at all. Every thine, every mine, ever ours, John. And my dearest love, a second letter. That's why letters is brutal, right? You cannot know how much I miss you and how much I wish you were here. The days pass so slowly when you are not with each while I pass thinking of you. I find I adore you even more. I hope you will travel safe and come back to me as shining lovely as you are. I pray to our Lord every day for you, and I know he hears me. Please come back quick. I cannot wait to marry you. Nothing will separate us again. Every thine, every mine, even ours, Abigail. December 3rd. My dearest Abigail, you cannot imagine how happy I was to read your words. The work is difficult and painful, but when I think about you, my heart is warmed. I cannot wait to take you in my arms. I will write to you again someday. Hence, every thine, every mine, ever yours, ours.
Full of youth and hope.
Yeah, indeed.
Abigail's clothes already packed.
Everyone grieves differently.
I know.
Voices from the past, waiting to be heard.
Shreds of a memory linger here.
But that I know.
Now the past is mine to see.
Will you stop walking away from me each time we are to converse?
This is not conversation, Abigail. We do not converse. Not no more. You berate me, you belittle me, Abigail. Aye, I'll walk away.
You don't care. You don't care about me. You don't care about our life together. I gave it all up to follow you to this godforsaken place, and you don't care if we belong. We are trapped here! I could die and you not blink an eye.
That's right! I don't care! I don't care about none of it! Why don't you just troop off and kill yourself and give me some goddamn peace?
Not a very nice man, turns out.
Not a very nice woman either.
And yet she's the one who shows up dead.
Yeah, they got a point there, right, mate? Alright, picked that up, and then into the barn is searched, the house it is. A book, right? John's Bible, one let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. The wife hath no power of her own body but the husband, and likewise also the husband hath no power of his own body but the wife. Defraud ye not on the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourself a fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency.
Do not deprive one another.
Puritan prayer and mandatory marital sex. Quite the life.
Yeah, quite the life. Now, employment contract to Mr. and Mrs. John Rumble, made in New Eden, New England, 4th of December 1686, under the jurisdiction of Master Bryham. On his 4th of December 1686 agreement made to exchange the price of the journey from York, England to New Eden, New York. New England for 5 years work under Mr. and Mrs. Benjamin Blight as foremen in the Blight mines and servant of the Blight household, that is to say, the 4th day of December 1691, all of whom have signed and marked with their ordinary marks this day and year above, and said contract shall remain in the hands of Master Brightham until the end of the term of contract and their signatures. A key used by servants at the Blight Manor.
An old key. Convenient.
With luck, it'll fit a door at Bly Manor.
Oh yeah. Governor's letter, 6th of January 1695. My dear John, despair not, Satan tempt us, it is true, but our Lord has created no sin that we cannot surpass. Marriage cannot be difficult, but we should not forget to surrender our hearts to God. He is with us, He is always with us. But I want to reassure you, these unspeakable sinful dreams you speak of, these impure thoughts are not that serious. You feel guilt, and that is most important. Our Lord made us weak. It is our nature. You must pray and listen to Him. He will answer you like He always do. And as a friend, I would like to tell you, I am sure that sooner or later you and your wife will lay together again, and I know you will not hear of it, you will divorce. We are His lambs, and He guides us through our temptations. Sincerely yours, Fairfax Haskell.
Seems Abigail had abandoned the marital bed, and it vexed him.
That's not the Puritan way.
John's dirty dreams began before Abigail's death.
Makes sense if he was going without.
But wait, the house is searched, right? But I might have overseen something. Wait a second.
Tidy.
Ah, hello.
Since when do you care?
Says the untidiest woman ever to walk this earth.
Spectral stains about the bed. Hence John's unspeakable dreams.
Okay, ask John about his wife. Will
The
do.
spirit stamped this place with its presence and left a trail.
But first of all, let's have a chat. And we can... Now that I'm here... Okay. Question is indeed how deep that is gonna lead though. Depending on that... I might do the looting part. Let's just loot for a success at the beginning of this mine and then take a look at it. Maybe at a later stage. Or maybe not.
What do you want?
It's one thing to argue with your wife. It's another to push her over the edge. Abigail was in distress. Yet all you could offer in loving kindness was to tell her to kill herself.
Abigail had an accident. A terrible accident. I loved my wife. I loved her.
The man doth protest too much, methinks.
You argued with Abigail. Threats were made. Fair to say your marriage was troubled, yes?
Not your business. That's fair to say.
Step carefully. Keep him talking.
You met Abigail in Selby, I believe.
How could you know that? You've been prying. How dare you?
Your house is haunted. Your wife. We want to help.
My wife is gone, and you know nothing of my troubles.
You troubled by your dreams? Perhaps I can help.
Oh, I doubt that. Abigail might have helped, but it's too late for that now, eh? I don't sleep good. My head is clear. People are tense, but we cope. We always do.
Do you, really?
Tell me more about Abigail.
God gave her more wits than most, but she wasn't shy about it. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes, I'd tell her. She had too much passion. She dwelt in earthly desires.
And that's a problem how?
When she stopped attending worship, I knew she was lost.
Thank you for your time, John.
Lord bless and keep you.
I find John's opinion of Abigail condescending. All he does is blame her, never questions his own behavior.
He's a man who lost control and can't admit it. Of course he blames her.
He's an ass.
I can't argue with that. About that, he's an ass. And good that we have a fireplace here to have a little bit of a rest. That is actually not that bad, right? Who says no to that?
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any.
Moreover, it is what I wanted more to say here is the ability to, if I want to fast travel.
For Hugh Bachelor. What do you think?
Don't ask me. One is already too many.
Do you know what? We bring him the Bibles. I'm sorry. I know this is a detour from the detour. I like to say that, but it is so perfectly fitting in my opinion. Just saying. Okay, can I? Yeah, let's then bring it fully up. And now fast travel. We need to go Harrows, right? Yeah, here we need to go. It is just gonna be a quick one. And there I wanna go. Come on, travel. Yes. No, we need to go up, right? To the church-like building. I don't know if it's precisely meeting hall building. Maybe that's better said. On the contrary. Speech for the community. As a community and as individuals we have failed. And now the silent and intimate understanding of these failures feed our shame and our anger and obfuscate our thoughts. As a community and as individuals we need to make amends and think about what comes next. But how may we think clearly about our future when we won't admit our bewilderment? We must look at our past mistakes. Let them guide us through. Let them guide us to the rightful path. Hear me when I say that courage is the key and that we shall find it in our hearts, the courage to forgive and be forgiven, the courage to reclaim what we abandoned, the courage to admit that we have failed. So shall we climb Jacob's ladder step by step together. That is nice. So shall we climb the ladder all together. That's nice.
Red! Antea! You have timed your arrival to perfection. My speech is almost done. And by almost done, I mean 'tis almost written. I need an ending, a high note on which to finish. I was thinking of talking about you. Would you permit it?
'Tis your speech to your people. Trust yourself. Do what you think's best.
This comes to you so easily. Were you always so eloquent?
Well, I've led men to war, and fearful men need words of courage.
Well put. I shall take it as inspiration as I return to my writing. With the added spice of your profound wisdom, I believe this speech will help restore the company to peace and temperance.
We should go. Be careful, Lammy. Please.
I probably should.
And here I thought he was the Bible dude.
God has returned us to the light.
He's the one.
And we have downed the golden calf and burned other less figurative heretical icons. Our false prophet governor hides from the light of God's fury. He can't hide forever.
Don't take this the wrong way, but what the hell are you talking about?
I know it now. We have burned it all. Our meeting house is gone, yet the curse remains. The governor is the source. I know it.
You're canny, Hugh Bachelor, I'll give you that. There's no fooling you.
The light of our Lord is with me.
It shines in his eyes while he talks through his behind.
Your Bibles, Mr. Bachelor.
I doubted you. Forgive me, neighbour. You are indeed a good Samaritan. They shall find a good home in the school at New Eden.
All right.
I must take my leave of you, sir.
God be with you.
Okay, good. Activity completed. That's what needed to be done. Not yet. That is what I am not that certain about. Well, maybe not obviously. What exactly them activities are in the end gonna bring us? No clue. But right now it doesn't matter. Okay, that was just the good part. Is a very, very quick detour. I don't mind. What basic? Well, not directly the loading time was not the longest, but the conversation was. But fair enough. That is what's done is done. I am okay with what. I'm okay with the completion of the activity. On the other hand, why am I stupid? Follow. That's what I wonder. Deploy estate, alright, and we should need to, well, not should, we need to find the cliff where she died. That's what I've heard before.
There is some blood. We must find a way down.
To be honest, I don't know where Antia saw the blood. But I'm good with that. Okay, and that is not gonna be it. That is then something which is for later. I am just gonna assume.
This will be the cliff John mentioned.
Watch your step.
Up or down? That is the question.
What do we have here?
A safe haven. Shelter from the turmoil.
Okay, first of all, read Abigail's Diary Part 1, or the first part. Anyways, I recently met someone. Things are going from bad to worse with John, and I can't stand being alone with him. So, in these times of doubt, it's good to have someone to support me. She understands how I feel, my pain and my anger, and she doesn't judge me. She listens to me. That makes me feel good.
Looks like she fell from here.
We should go down, inspect the place.
My heart sinks when I look at him, and I can't help but wonder, do I still love him? I'm burdened and ashamed and guilty because I don't love him. And yet I do. I don't care that we are childless. I don't care that we are poor. It was always the two of us. That was our promise to each other.
A piece from a broken mirror.
Abigail wasn't alone. Who was with her?
I wonder what they were saying.
Perhaps we'll find answers at the bottom of the cliff.
Yep, to the bottom
Has to be close.
of the cliff it goes then. Oh no. I have to say, too many root riddles. I mean, yes, maybe there are people who like them, but one of the features in this game, no whining, no complaining, but the root thingies is one of the things which is most annoying. Not for itself, it is not annoying, but just the sheer amount of how many of them needed to be concluded is, in my opinion, too much. Okay, I see 3. Good. That was a sharp one. Wait a second, I need... Okay. Do we see that? Yeah, okay, good. The misfires obviously were bad, man.
That's why they pay me good money.
And yes, not all of them. This one was rather easy. Not many of them. What do I mean with easy? I mean they were easy
Abigail fell.
to spot. There are many which were quite annoying to spot.
Spectre possession.
Good. Quick fight. That's what I like from time to time.
Voices from the dead ripple here.
A man who offers only disdain is owed no loyalty. Remember what he promised when you came to New Eden. He as a failure of a man. He puts you down to raise himself up. Don't be his weakling, Abby. Act!
Okay, that's the other piece from the broken mirror. A finely crafted mirror which uncannily reasonable as it resembles itself when the two halves were put together. It looks unused but bears the inscription Ethel Bly.
Ah, the other side of the conversation.
Those mirrors feel like ghost ties, but I don't think they are.
There's an inscription. Ethel Bly.
There may be answers at Bly Manor. I wonder who Abigail was talking to. She sounded devious.
Who benefits from belittling a servant?
Lover? Jealous friend? Something worse?
So that saves a little bit of time here, which is much appreciated.
Banishers. At last you're here.
You speak.
I speak and I follow. I needed to be sure you'd take my side.
We're Banishers. We don't take sides.
So noble. You must feel so very fortunate.
What's with the hide and go seek? Why manifest now?
I'm stronger now.
Stronger? How?
What's your reckoning, Banisher?
I reckon John's melancholy isn't just down to grief. I reckon it's down to you.
John has only ever felt sympathy for himself. He's a lonely, bitter excuse for a man.
Don't indulge it, Red.
I died at the bottom of that cliff, you know. I was alone. For hours. In agony. No one missed me. No one came. John did not come.
I thought John was the one who pushed you.
Didn't he? Even before my death, he packed my bags. He wanted me out. I did not know how badly his hatred burned. But when he saw me dead, I saw it in his face. Behind the shock, he was relieved.
What happened to you, Abigail?
What do you think happened?
We're asking the questions here.
Are you?
So, what happened to you, Abigail?
A man happened to me. Our bitter, pitiful world happened to me. I had a life in Yorkshire. Work I loved. I never wanted to come here.
That doesn't entirely answer the question.
You're a capable woman.
Were. As were you.
So how did you allow a man to bind you to this realm?
You first.
I am not bound here by the weakness of a man who cannot let me go.
We found pieces of a mirror that used to belong to you.
Give them to John. By rights, the mirror is his.
You hate John, but you want him to have your things. Isn't that just a little contradictory?
You're a ghost haunting a banisher. Isn't that just a little contradictory? How was it for you? To die, I mean.
I'm not discussing this with you.
Betrayed. Again. Failed. Again. Making excuses for the one you love. Again.
What? No.
And how did it feel to be deceived by your best friend? By your first love?
Enough. Who found your body? Who told John about your fall?
I don't recall, but does it matter? One moment I was alive and lost in thought, the next I was dead and bound to John. And to him, my death felt good. The deepest comfort, solace most profound. I felt those feelings, but those feelings were not mine.
We aren't going anywhere. We'll keep digging.
Yes. Do that.
That was odd. She was odd.
A dead woman with a shite-bag husband. Nothing odd about it.
You never miss a chance to drag the husbands down, do you?
Excuse me?
Right. Let's just move on.
Yes, let's.
Okay, we want to confront John. That would be Bishop. Ah, alright, I see. I see. Yep. We have been here. At least I can reckon that from the looting. But now, quickly, let's go. There's the manor. And that should be the place I wanna be. Okay, obviously makes sense, he's in the house. Is there blood in front? There's mud, right? Not blood.
What do you want?
Does this mirror mean anything to you?
Never thought I'd see that again. That was Abigail's. Where did you find it?
At the cliff, where she died.
I see.
Think the mirror might be cursed.
You mean touched by the devil?
I mean, bound to a malicious spirit of some sort.
What greater malicious spirit is there than the devil himself? She was weak-minded. She let him in. He is the wellspring of all her troubles.
He's torn between blaming the devil and blaming Abigail herself.
The inscription on the mirror suggests it once belonged to your old employers.
I don't know anything more. Abigail said she found the mirror in the woods. I'd no cause to doubt her. Swear it.
I'll not beat about the bush, John. You're haunted. Your emotions are a shambles, and Abigail's ghost has latched onto them. You feel like shite, and that'll be why. Don't deny it. And I know you won't wish to hear it, but I've been sent to help. Trust me.
Abigail died. She died. She can't come back. It's a trick. The devil's trick. He took her. He's trying to trick me too.
No one's tricking you, John. No one but the resentful, bitter ghost of your dead wife.
The devil toys with the darkness of the soul, and you, sir, are lying.
He's a tough nut. Squeeze hard.
You wanted Abigail gone. Despite your love, despite your loyalty and your faith, you wanted her to disappear from your life.
No. I loved her.
And so you keep saying. But that tiny part of you that felt relief when you learned of her death is also very real. Both feelings are true. Both feelings can exist together inside of you.
I had bad thoughts, terrible thoughts, but that's all they were. Just thoughts. She wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't lie with me. I was her husband.
She deserved your compassion too. Instead, you wished her dead.
I did not want her gone. Not really. Not in my heart, I swear it.
What does God have to say about that?
These are the words of him that hath a devil. John, chapter 10, verse 21. Go to hell.
Okay, then, finally...
Come. Let him sit with his own guilt.
We are then, well, I don't know whether I'm gonna be liking the manor, but we are gonna there anyhow. Because we want to complete the investigation. The case. The cause, I wanted to say. That would have been... Oh boy, okay. You scared me, lady. The Eden Curse, the evil dreams. Some of us say it all started with a long-lasting winter and the rarefication of food, but this is not true. We had all faced difficult times in the past and we all are enduring people, crispy cold. Hungry wolves and meager meals are not uncommon on these harsh coasts. No, it all started with the dreams. Long, icky and loathsome dreams which stick to the mind for days or even weeks. Tired eyes and nerves. Exhausted glances and hurtful silences. Anger, above fear, above hunger, above pain. When did it start? Who dreamed the first of these abysses and dark hits? Who spoke for the first time? I believe it was Hephzibah Perkins that pulled the old tag, but cannot say for sure. It is so difficult to remember these days. It is now too late to ask questions enduring people. What? That is who we are. That's all that is left of us. For what? Until when? We stand, that is all. The dreams are stronger. Mine are anyway. Therefore, I have decided to write down these words to keep record of all these events. If the new Eden Curse was to take us all in the end, and if the worst was to come, to leave a testament, oh forgive my voice, of what we did and how we endured. Lucy B. Come on, you buggers.
Try this on for size. Aye.
Look to me.
That dodgy wolf was good, or you ghostly wolf.
You're getting me now. Bloody mongrel.
Okay, anything else ghostly? No. Then let's get into the manor.
Bly Estate. This must be where the Rumbles used to work.
Another haunted house. Jolly good. Antea, what did Abigail mean when she talked about you being betrayed by the first person you loved?
Nothing.
Didn't feel like nothing.
I don't want to talk about it, Rory.
Surprise, bloody surprise.
I already heard something I did not want to hear. The root thingy. Enjoyed the view. That looks neat. Okay. I was, not to sound greedy or anything, I thought I heard the noise, the weirdly noises I reckoned were from the round whitish thingy which gives us soul shards. But no, it was just the chest. Not complaining, don't get me wrong, not at all. Alright, then, in we go.
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
From the other side. I have not... Ah, yes, there was a door. Oh, man.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Now, that is removed. That means we could theoretically take a look around. One. Okay, this needs to be removed last. Okay. No roots here, but some functionality to go down. Okay. There's an... Oh boy. This house is twisted, man.
Why they pay me good money.
Okay, with a little bit of luck, now that is gonna be an easy one. Now, I would...
Can you find a way around the locked door?
Okay, then we are gonna take a quick look around and see what we can see already. What is kinda neat, I guess that's on purpose, right? Them floating candles. So, first of all, we go up and then we go down.
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Now this door needs another key.
And I reckon this is gonna be the same with that door. Yeah.
Now this door needs another key.
Abby's note on paintings. Old Mr. Bly caught me straightening the paintings again and raised his voice to me. Those are cursed paintings. Those are cursed walls. The house itself and all within it turn in on me. He's hiding something amidst these dark walls. I'm sure of it. I must know what it is. It has to do with those strange paintings. I straighten them, then find them crooked. I found that straightening the painting in the bedroom tiles tilts all the other ones. No cry full of light, no glimmer. I also found that the paintings in the dining room does not tilt any other painting. Do the walls keep shifting? In the darkness of the ballroom, its painting only tilts the one in the guest room. My thoughts keep drifting as walls keep shifting. What would happen if I straightened the paintings in the guest room and the office here? Then, at long last, my darkness. No sound, no hope. Oh no, don't tell me there's gonna be a riddle with them paintings. Benjamin's letter. Lately I am darkly angry with Ethel. I'm nonplussed and not a little fearful. The business struggles and there's trouble in the mines, but I have not reason to be vexed so with my darling wife. My grandfather was a violent man, especially to my grandmother, and I swore I would not let my family characteristics get the better of me. But the blood demons have found their way into my head. I must not turn from righteousness. I must send the devil away and banish from my heart his sins. Master key. A bunch of keys belong to the owner of Ply Estate.
Maybe this key will open the way.
Maybe it does. But not through
The
that.
words of a ghost may resonate here.
Abigail's diary. I worsen, I cannot escape him, I may kill him, and the fault is mine for thought. For though he is mean and turning meaner, my malice is worse. What am I becoming?
The imprint in the velvet is shaped like our mirror. Old emotions are trapped here.
Alright, hark for echoes.
Haskell Fogach Smal.
I don't need you no more.
What are you doing? Foolish girl.
Please, no. Please don't hurt him. No!
Whatever's in this mirror is neither ghost nor spectre.
That's
Where is
the...
Abigail?
Abigail has left us, my dears.
Just want to say, that's the laugh you want to hear,
By
right?
what name should we know you?
Always that same question, and you know better than to ask it, Antea Duarte.
I don't need a name to send the likes of you back from whence you came. I've done it before.
How does she know your name?
It's not Abigail. It's a... well, some would call it a demon. A bloody pest is what it is.
You call us demons, but from where we watch in the great below, we are angels. You poor, transparent, knowable you are upside down.
What have you done with Abigail?
She's here. In a way. I am the pool, deep and dark. She is the ripple that spreads and dies away, returning to the whole, a thing no longer.
You're possessing her? How?
We are friends. Such good friends.
No, you're a lie. Vapor in the darkness.
Really? When you sit beneath a tree alone with no one to talk to, no one to play with, how easy it is to lose yourself.
You know nothing about me.
Ignore it, Antea.
Don't tell me what to do.
Poor, transparent, knowable you.
You target couples. You nest inside their hearts and plant the seed of resentment there, and grow it until it flowers and destroys them. We've felt you in our hearts too.
You came to me. You all come to me. When all you have lost becomes too much to bear. Tell me, little girl, how does it feel to watch the world make ready to pass you by?
Do not answer, Antea. You said it yourself. We shouldn't engage with it.
I know what I said, and I know what I'm doing.
Get on with it then.
You're the Banisher now, you get on with it.
Right. Abigail tried to smash the mirror. She tried to break your hold on her. What happened to her?
Are you a happy man, Red Rory McGrath?
Answer the question.
Do you feel hollow? What would you do to once again feel her touch? To feel her finger trace lines upon your cheek?
What do you want here?
Do you feel guilty for leaving your family behind? Was it worth their sacrifice? Are you ashamed? Do you want to hear it from Aoife's mouth? Your sister can't be far.
No.
Abigail wanted to protect John. To the end, she wanted you gone.
Abigail made her choice, but she lacked the strength to live with it.
Not ghost, not spectre. What are you?
I am the bringer from beyond the gates.
Yes, yes, we know all about the void.
No, you do not. But you will. You will know the void inside out, and you'll know nothing else.
That's enough. Let's get this over with.
Let's.
Oh! Get back here! Hate when they do that.
Yeah, I guess nobody likes to be ghosted, right? Oh, the highlight there. I thought there was something we could do. Alright, in this room we have been, alright, I see. And guess what? The picture's wrong again. That we could not read before. Okay, I picture John dead. I open my eyes on my feet beside the bed. Where I should be sleeping. What is happening to me? Please God, help me. So I want to have a quick check if anything changed here. What do I mean? Obviously, that maybe I can take a look at something, which does not seem so. Fair enough. We yet cannot go around, so let's actually have a quick look down here. Ah, okay, oh no. Oh yes, okay, good. Now. One goes here, which is fine. And Benjamin's journal, the dark walls of our godforsaken house drips with the blood of the innocent. A few weeks after I recruited these men to excavate a new room below the manor, thundering collapsing made them prisoners of their work. Most of them died that moment, but one screamed for hours while we tried to free him. Stone after stone he ran out of breath, and we did not reach him before it was too late. I ordered for the room to be walled. I had to do it for everyone's safety. The stench of death surrounds this place as I sometimes hear the same desperate scratchings on the walls. I used to calling me a murderer as if it was my fault, BB. So just a second. Do you only have 2 roots, buddy? Okay, good. I still have 1 check I want to do. And then I decide whether I take the... Okay, that's still there. Then I decide... Yeah, okay, we take not the elevator yet, but this way. It's probably just gonna lead us out, right? No. Okay, good. That was quick. Okay, nothing else here. And then elevator it is. I don't even know whether that is the right way or not. That's just the only way currently I see. And the Red and the Tia definitely should have a chat, man. Come on. You should talk about the elephant in the room, or that is...
The heart's yours. The roots are mine.
Ain't gonna be just 2, right? Okay, then maybe just 2?
Sharpshooter.
Years of practice.
Thank you. Okay, we can do that at one point. I yet think that ain't where we need to be. That's just my wild guess. Maybe I'm wrong, then that will cost us a little bit of time, sadly enough. But down there, when we leave the cave was wrong, and it indicated when we were at the ritual site where we can travel to the underworld, whatever you want to call it, that was not the place we can catch Abigail, I think. Let us see. With the information we have, we need to get in there. But how do we get there? Okay, maybe it is really the void traveling. Let me try. Let me at least try to rule some stuff out here before we enter the void. That honestly would be something I would not to do. Something I would not like to do that much. Okay, now that picture is hanging the right way.
It's close. I feel it. Stay on your guard.
That's what I meant.
I'm ready to...
Get the hell out of there!
Is that really you? I thought you were gone. I thought... Oh God. You're here. You're really here. I'm so sorry.
Hush, my dove. Worry no more.
We need to end this.
Oh, come on. Did I oh, I missed that one. Okay.
To take John.
Trying my best over here.
Good. Honestly, that came a little bit out of the nowhere. On the other hand, that is not what I expected. Because I honestly thought we would but we would have a conversation with Abigail here. If I'm entirely bloody honest. But well, then not. Okay, that room, so to say, right now is at least clear, right? Is it about them pictures? Music stopped. Is this just a... It's just a coincidence, right? That's still as it should be. And we heard the squeaking of a door.
That's enough, Abby.
Oh boy.
Step away from him.
That's actually the first time of a haunting case, which is actually kinda scary in my eyes.
What will you do? Banish me? Banish poor, sweet, innocent Abigail? Send us both into the darkness?
You know well enough, Antea, my child. There is no ascent for Abigail now. There's no escape from the likes of me. Unless I grant it. I offer you a trade. A bargain. Abigail's ghost for John. Give John his due, and Abigail is free.
Oh boy.
Abigail, if there is still a part of you in there, I'm sorry. There is sacrifice in love, but love should not be all sacrifice. You're in an awful situation. We'll put an end to it.
Please. No. Don't send me down. Hell awaits me there. A terrible banquet in which I am the meal.
That's enough. We are not banishing Abigail today, but the demon that has taken her.
It's a gamble.
John! John! Please. Help me.
I'd help Abigail in a heartbeat, but you are not really her.
Red, put an end to this circus.
Go back to the void, wherever you are, and to your masters, whatever they may be.
I'll take my prize to the great below, and
There I shall feast. You are invited to the banquet, all of you. But especially you, Antea Duarte. She knows about you. She knows all about you. And she's waiting.
You are dead. You are no more.
Where am I? What happened? Banisher?
It's over, John. The entity haunts you no longer.
I had such terrible dreams. Was it the devil?
It was an evil spirit. A bad one.
Ah, I see. It were a succubus wearing my wife's face. Thank you, Banisher. I need to pack up and go.
Okay, good. And that is actually kind of cool. Since I think, and hence the trophy, either the trophy came because we have done a certain amount of haunting cases, or that was actually the last one available. That means we will quickly enter the void and then actually go on a regular, depending on how all this is gonna come out. We are gonna go back in
100 years from now, that mirror will still be cursed. Unless we destroy it.
Where should we start?
Maybe a witch could help.
we will enter the void and maybe then take down the and then we see what we do, right?
That's a void breach, all right. Should we jump in?
There we go. The last one was kind of easy. That doesn't mean, obviously, that this one is gonna be easy too. Right, but we have a look. At least we found a little bit of loot here. Defeat... Oh, okay.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Back down to hell.
But in the end, first things first, let's bring that bugger down.
Let's get back up.
Get out of there! Can I join in too?
Piss off.
So what is the at least the effect we had here was kind of good. I think it's gonna be the effect we have gonna be having all the time. Okay, we can go down here. We are gonna have all the time in this area with two things: A, the explosion, and the okay, that's where we started, right? The best benefit for, in my opinion, is once all enemies are defeated, taking down an enemy refills the healing potions. That is, on first glance, perfect. I do not hope that we are gonna have that increases the difficulty of enemies or the damage they do, for example. But we'll find that out. And there's the next area. Just one jump and then we are good to go.
They brought more friends.
Move, Red!
Piss off.
Okay, defeating enemies refills. That's great.
Bastard.
Look out!
That was all right. Neat. Now only we are gonna need to find a way on. We came from up there, and my tired eyes have seen this. Good.
No, we need to find something else.
Like this, right?
Cannot work this one out.
So this is what I think is kind of a cool functionality, that you get a very, very slight little piece of help. That is kind of cool, I think.
Easiest pie. Nah, but you can't cook.
Now, I think with that, we now do have the teleport or the travel there, the jumping part available. I reckon that. Come on, Red, would you be so kind? Thank you. That's where we came from, right? Definitely need... I'm quite certain we need to go that way.
Not quite the right alignment.
There it was.
Another in sight. Throwing a tantrum, are
we? Okay, he takes, or he has either a lot of armor or a ton load of HP. Doesn't matter anymore. I just reckon that is the way on. That's the sorrow. Where are the pillars?
Careful! Stand fast. It's almost done.
That's where we came from, right? So there should only be...
It's coming for you.
I see. There should be one more. Ah, there in the back it is. I see it. Hello. Oh, big boy. Big boys.
Blasted thing's feed at last.
I'm right here, you know.
Yep. Okay, let us then not waste our time with those dudes and just try to break through, so to say, to the sorrow. Good. Nice. Okay, void traveling. Let's get out. Nice. Oh, careful provision. Nice. Okay, that is maybe a point where I already... Well, I think we've already walked past here. And I was thinking something like, I would like to have the rope. Why is the rope ain't up there? Why ain't the rope up there? That's what I wanted to say. Now, we are here. And we are just gonna go there. What we are... Shall we actually... I'm gonna do something crazy here, actually. Why not? We are gonna go back and from... And gonna quickly
nearby.
Where is
listen to the activities which are in Fort Jericho.
That spectre.
Since this is the last part, so to say, of, at least for now. Maybe if I on the way, that's a good part, right? Since there are still gonna be a couple of episodes coming out in between for the first of the haunting cases is going to be released. If there are going to be any ones, I can still put them into the game, into the Let's Play. That's good. And the next activities I will then put there too. That is gonna be the plan. Now basically we should just follow here and then be at the spot where I wanna be. Just a quick listen, you know, to them two activities. Yeah, that's the point I wanted to make and somehow did not make, right? Screw me. I wanted to say that if them activities are gonna tell us something like go to place B, then we maybe when we continue with the Love Finds a Way quest, find Seeker, find Kate, we will then maybe I can put that in between there. Right? That is the plan. Just two quick activities. But you have nothing to do with the activity, right? Because I think the two of them we have already read. That was new.
McCrae, over here.
Are you alright?
Can't sleep. Bad dreams. Screaming of men long dead. You should be sleeping too.
Reminds me of another soldier I knew some years ago. Haunted as hell, he turned out to be a promising banisher.
We have a ritual that will put those men to sleep for good. Just name the place. Somewhere important to you.
At the cemetery, there's an unmarked grave. I've always wondered who lies therein. That's the place, I expect.
Perfect. If I find you there, I'll put your dreams to sleep.
Okay, good.
As you were, soldier.
So which made-up ritual do you want to do this time?
Let's keep it simple. Candles and that.
Alright, I wanna let us... Chronicles... There we go, right? Follow. And I am gonna hop into the Chronicles. And we need to go where? Now that is the big question at hand. Find Kate. But that is something for future Psychic to worry about, right? That's a great part.